I have an order to sell the 11 high. We have a breakout and follow through on 10.11 below yesterday's low, but we're also at the measured move target from this opening range breakdown, which is right here. So I don't want to sell the close even though it's breakout and follow through. It's 5 bear bars down and at a measured move target. So I prefer to sell it pullback if possible. So still looking to sell the 11 high. Bull signal bar 12, but first entry after 5 bear bars and strong breakout 9, 10, 11. So I think probably second leg down and first push up will be minor. This whole thing from yesterday is a possible final flag. So this trading range here, this could be the last push down. So it got filled there at the 11 high. I want to see what these next 2 bars look like. If bulls start to accelerate this up, then I'll look to exit back at my entry. I'm willing to scale in higher at the 10 high. So bulls are obviously strong here to be able to accelerate it that far above the 11 high. So now it's just about scaling in, looking to exit at my first entry or break even, not looking for a profit at a new low. This is already too strong for the bulls. So even if 13 is a good entry bar, I feel pretty confident that we'll test at least the 11 high if I need to exit there. So at this point, my profit target is just at break even at the 11 high and missed my scale in order at the 10 high by 1 tick. So I wasn't able to scale in. I was hoping to scale in at the 10 high and then exit back at the 11 high. But right now it's kind of trapped me out of a profit. So now just looking to get out break even. Ended up just exiting there on 15. Moved my order up after seeing 14 follow through, so I lost a little bit over a point, but I didn't like that we didn't test down on 14 and got a follow through bar instead, so I thought probably buyers below 14. And that should be a reverse based on trap bears at the 11 high, but still finding it hard to transition back into the trap scenario after just exiting a position. So, and ideally, if I had been filled at my scaling order at the 10 high, then I would have made a profit on it, but just got trapped out of that one. Just bought the 21 low, 9 bar bull micro channel. We're testing the 1 high, and theoretically, Bulzu bought 81 low, able to exit on 23. So sell zone here, but such a strong rally and such a strong breakout above the moving average that I'm betting on a second leg up from this bull spike. So in realizing when I'm trying to explain what I'm looking for in terms of a second leg up, I think I found a way to explain it clearly. So this one is for a momentum second leg up. So strong breakout, micro channel, and then the momentum second leg up is just a small second leg sideways to up. So it could be a new high, it could be just a test of the 24 high, but it's just based on the momentum to get a little bit more buying on a pullback. And that's different than a structural second leg up, which is once we get a complex pullback, this is still the dominant impulse. So we should still get a structural second leg from bar 12 to 23. That might start at the 18 low, it might start at the moving average, but that's more structural where you might get symmetry or at least half the range of the bull spike. This first entry is just for that momentum second leg. So I hope that's clear, because I know I constantly say this is what I'm looking for, but then I realize after the fact that it might not be as clear as to what kind of second leg up I'm looking for that particular entry. So just got out there with 4 points. I just bought the close of 28. My reason for buying that close is that it's the same price that I exited my scalp by, but the context is much better to stay long now. I mentioned the momentum second leg, which we got on 25, and then this is possibly the structural second leg, 2 legs down to the moving average, signal bar 27, and then close above on 28. So it's pretty much like the equivalent of me staying long, because I bought down here, I exited up here, and now I'm long again at the same price as I exited. So it's pretty much me staying long the whole time, the equivalent of me staying long the whole time, but without having to sit through a drawdown. And I still think that a larger second leg up is likely from this. The concern obviously is that we're in a trading range and that the 81 high could be the high of it. But I don't think we have enough of a second leg from this yet. And even if we just tested 81 high, that's still 4 points above where we are. So that's the logic of the buy here. But if we fail multiple times at this high or at the 81 high, then we could get a second entry sell and then a lower test. So we'll see what we get. As of right now, is a double top bear flag 25, 28. So bears could get a give up bar that closes below the moving average, and that would be good for the bear case, similar to what we had on the open of the 20th. So here we had a strong bear trend and then bull breakout, and we got double top bear flag 1, 4, lower high double top, and then got the give up bar on 5, which became sell to close. So that's what bulls would need here. That's what bears would need here. 29 stopped right at the 28 low. So signal bar 27, entry bar 28, and then there are bulls buying the 28 low, and it couldn't get one tick below it, and then reversed up. So that's good for the bulls. The bears unable to get a decent sell signal bar, and it's a 5-bar bull micro channel. So signs of weakness by the bears here at the high of the range. That could lead to a give up here. So that's the acceleration up. Now it's just a matter of, do we stall at the 81 high of yesterday's close, which is a reasonable target, or do we get the reset? I think the reset is less likely, the least likely, because we're in a bear trend, and this is the last major swing high, so it's unlikely to break strongly above it. I'm going to scalp at 4 points, but I'll buy again if we really accelerate up. I mean, it doesn't make sense to have my target above the high of the range. That doesn't make any sense. It should have been one tick below. I was trying to get the round number, but that doesn't make much sense. So I moved it to one tick below the 81 high. So I ended up exiting there with one tick less than 3 points. I should have had my target below that high. That was a mistake, just thinking about round numbers. But still glad to get out and make just under 3 points there.